Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to the notification gang for hitting the like button. And if it didn't even start yet, y'all are the ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. I had somebody send me this video, man, and I thought it was pretty interesting. I watched like the first, I want to say 30 seconds, maybe a minute of it, and I thought it was very interesting, man. So I really wanted to cover a few things on it, man. The video is called "Woman Puts." Well, let me just pull it up so y'all can read it yourself. So this video is about a woman, right? She made a TikTok basically saying that she puts her man over her kids, and a lot of people was flaming her in the comment section. You know, I mean, rightfully so. But let's hear her explanation.
I triggered the hell out of some of y'all with my last video, and I am completely okay with it. All right, if you don't know what video I'm talking about, just go back into my profile, okay? This next video is going to be for some of y'all single mothers, okay? Not all of you are the same, so, you know, if you're not one of these women, you can just keep on fucking scrolling, okay? Because this isn't towards you. Single mothers, if you want to know why you are not getting swiped on by the kind of man that you feel you deserve, stop telling these men, after asking them for all of their time, effort, energy, and money, that they are going to come after your fucking children by another man. Okay? I don't know in what world you thought that that would entice a man to want to date you. Okay? Because it ain't happening. They don't.
Social media has, and there's an old saying. I can't remember how it goes verbatim. But it's a saying that came out a few years ago. Just because you have a mic doesn't make you a rapper. Just because you have a camera doesn't make you a blogger, right? Or a vlogger, I should say. And these all of these social media platforms have made people believe that they're able to come out here and say and do whatever. I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying she's wrong. Right? Because I actually agree with her. And I've said this before. I'm not saying the main reason, but one of the main reasons why I prefer not to date a woman with kids is because I will never be number one in her life. It'll always be her kids. Even though there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion, I believe I should be number one. Of course, outside of your God or, whoever you pray to, whatever you believe, outside of that, whatever, let's talk about that. So number two, then whatever. But I should be number one. Once we have kids, yes, our priority will be number one, our kids. But since that's not our kids, that's you and his kids, it's different. So again, I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying she's wrong. I definitely agree with her because I have the same type of mindset. And one of the main reasons why I push guys to not really avoid dating women with kids, but I definitely say, hey, yo, I want y'all boys to pay attention. Like, if you're dating a woman with kids, this is what could possibly happen. You'll never be this in her life. You'll never be that in her life. This is me forewarning you, giving you a heads up, letting your ass know what's up, that this is what possibly could happen. That's what I say to guys. So I don't like when women get upset when I say, oh, you're so against dating women. I never said that I was against dating women with kids. I said I prefer to date a woman that does not have a kid, that doesn't have a child or children. That's what I said. So again, and I'm gonna let her finish. Honestly, in my opinion, I agree with her so far, but let's keep going.
Want to. If you have any question about that, you can go back into my last video and check out the comments section, because most of the men in those comments have said they are getting a divorce from their wife, or they are turning around and they are swiping left on these bitches because they do not want to come last. I don't really know, nor do I give a shit what prior baggage, drama, or whatever that you have in your last relationship. That does not need to go into your new one. Okay, so if you wonder why you are not getting swiped on, or why you aren't getting the dates from the high value men that you think you deserve, take a look at your behavior and ask yourself, am I really, drawing these men in? Because more than likely not, the answer is no. So you should probably quit that.
I'm not going to tell ladies that got kids, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do. In my honest opinion, your child should come first, of course. You have a right to make sure that your child or children comes first. And a man has a right to stay or leave because he wants to or does not want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't. Fellas that's interested in dating a woman with kids, or maybe if you are dating a woman with kids, you will never be number one in her life, ever. It'll always be her kids. In my honest opinion, bro, if I'm being brutally honest, I believe that women with kids should date men with kids, kid or kids. I'm not saying that that's what's supposed to happen. I'm not saying I said I believe that they should. I think that there will be a better fit that way. But I always find it hilarious because a lot of women that have kids try not to date men with kids because, oh, I don't want to deal with that baggage. Oh, I'll never be number one in his life. You're saying that you're not going to be number one in his life, but you're not even but he's not number one in your life. That don't make no damn sense. But again, when you have these type of conversations with them, they will say that. And it's just a huge, big ass double standard, bro. And just to avoid all that nonsense, all that unnecessary crap, I'd rather just stay away from it. And I would advise men that's listening and watching, I would advise y'all to do the same. I would just stay away from it. I'm good on all that. Hard pass. I'm good. Because I've worked too hard. I don't know about y'all, but I've worked too hard to get to where I'm at. I've worked too hard to acquire the little bit of crap that I got now. I work too hard. And I refuse to have some, baggage, let me say that, hinder me from being number one in a woman's life. That's not going to happen. And if it does happen, it's going to be because of our baggage, not her baggage, her and his baggage. That's not happening. So I would suggest to men, I would urge men to know your worth, to learn your worth, understand what it means to date a woman with kids. I'm not saying to avoid them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're going to be in a relationship with that, this is what could happen. This is what's going to happen. Blah 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 blah. So I tell y'all boys over and over and over again, man, listen. I wouldn't do it. Well, let me not say I wouldn't do it, but I would prefer not to do it. And if I was to date a woman with kids, she has to be clicking on every cylinder. I've been saying this for over 3 years now, 4 years. I've been saying this for over 3 to 4 damn years. I said that in ladies, I said, ladies, here's why men avoid dating women with kids, some crap like that. If I remember, I put the I at the top, something along those lines. But that's the reason why I said those things. I'm not even going to get into all that. It was a full 25 minute video. I'm not going to go into all that again. It's too much to cover and to squeeze into 10 seconds. I can't do all that. A lot of women is probably watching this with kids and thinking, okay, well, then what should I do? Now what? I'm not saying men should be avoiding you. That's not what the hell I'm saying. I'm saying that most men, just like she said, will feel, well, I'm not even number one in your life, so there's no point in me damn being here. So what you can do is what I said earlier, my suggestion to date men that have kids. Date a man that don't have kids, but understand what it means to date a woman with kids. And make sure that you're doing whatever you can in your power to make sure he feels like he's number one in your life. He's not necessarily number one, because obviously your children come first. I said that earlier. I believe that. But make him feel like he's number one. Maybe y'all think differently, man. So I need y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol on the side so anytime I make an upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, may you be safe for her, cuz.